We've arrived at the Trevi fountain. Beautiful. Did you know that it took 30 years to build the Trevi fountain? And it's man, oh man, I need you, baby. You're my only love. Good morning. So it's day 2 in Rome, and I didn't really talk much to the camera yesterday because as soon as we landed, we got the car here and we went for lunch, came back for a nap, and then we went out for dinner. Don't really know what it is, but as soon as I travel, even if it's just for around 1 hour or 2 hours, I feel knackered. So I woke up around 8, got ready quickly, we had a lovely dinner, and then went for a walk around the area, then to the Trevi fountain for a bit. I wanted to take pictures in the evening because of the lights and stuff, but it was quite packed, so I didn't end up doing that. And now it's around 9 a.m. and we're just going to go for a pasta and tiramisu making class near the Vatican, so that should be really fun. Then after that we have a colosseum including the arena tour, as well as the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill. Then we have 3 different places to go tonight for pre-drinks, even though I don't drink alcohol, a dinner, and then drinks again in another hotel. So very busy on day 2, but I'm really excited. When in Rome, eat all the pasta. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
For the coffee, you can make how much you want. If you got more coffee, don't waste it, drink it, let's do it. So that's it. Just one thing for the coffee. It's just like an Americano, okay? So coffee with a little bit of water. It's important that when we work with the tiramisu, the coffee has to be cold coffee, okay? Why is just to reach a consistency that is fluffy, okay? More or less like a snow consistency. Is that? Yes. Okay, so also for the yolk, you can put the mixer on 3 and start mixing, try to follow one single direction. After this, basically you have to repeat. So we break the outer lady finger, we sip it inside the coffee, and then we cover with the cream. Basically at the end you got at the top the cream, and if you like, here we got some chocolates to put as topping on top of the tiramisu. Okay, so just one time, okay?
Oh, okay.
Everybody from one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so after this...
I'll come out.
No, okay.
There you go.
Here you go.
Oh, I see. That's so fun. Ta-da! This is so cool. Look at the ravioli that I made. Ooh. And here's the fettuccine that I made. Le pièce de résistance. So we've just finished our cooking class and have arrived at the Vatican. Oh, hello. I don't think we'll be going inside the Vatican this time, just because look at how long that line stretches, and I've already been here before, so I'm at the Vatican gift shop getting a bracelet for my brother. Tradition, but I need to get him one with wood because he knocks on wood a lot because he's superstitious. There's Castel Sant'Angelo. So one of the popes before, this is where they seeked refuge, and there's like an underground passageway from the Vatican to this castle, and that's where he stayed. Isn't that interesting? These water drinking fountains are called nasoni, meaning big nose in Italian, and they use the same water as the ones supplied in households, so therefore it's safe to drink. Going on a colosseum tour. We're in the middle of the arena, but look at this, the grandeur. That cross over there is where the emperor used to sit. So the Colosseum is the largest arena in the world, arena meaning sand, and women weren't actually allowed here until 16 years later. These trees at the Palatine Hill are actually from Africa. It's a seagull party. Now we are in the Roman Forum, which used to be Rome's marketplace back in the day. So I've just quickly changed, we've finished the tours, and we're going here for pre-drinks, even though I don't drink.
Enjoy.
Grazie. Now for the next place to end the night.
It's okay?
Grazie. So unfortunately it's raining today, but we're going to Naples via train. We were advised not to wear any flashy jewellery, so I'm wearing no watch. Just gonna wear my bracelets. And I need to double up on the SPF because yesterday I could feel it on my shoulders. I was burning. Extra on the hands, you don't want wrinkly hands. Just grab my cardigan. We're ready for Neapolitan pizza. We're so hungry, so we want to get some pizza in the home of the margarita. But look at the line. Look at the line. So we can't wait any longer in the restaurant because it's really because it's really windy. So we're gonna go to a different restaurant for some pizza. It's actually the Italian Independence Day today, and supposedly it's free entry into the museums because they are state-owned. So let's see when we go to the ticketing office. So it's correct, we got the tickets for free! Je suis fainting. I love it. They found my chair. This is Hercules Hall. I bet this is where they had all the dances and the balls, because this floor is perfect for it. Imagine doing a waltz. Ta-da, ta-da. Naples is also known for their figurines for their nativity. Interesting, huh? God is good, the sun is out. These aren't king prawns. They're quite small. The potatoes are quite nice. Flavorful. Flavor. Yeah, it's just that sometimes, like when there's too much sauce on something, I can't taste the actual flavor of what I'm having. So it's covered in salt, it's covered in sauce, you know. But with calamari, I do like it with aioli sauce. Aioli is great. I do love a courgette. So yummy. When I was younger, I used to boil courgettes and just eat it as is. When I was veggie for 6 months. Only 6 months. So it's past 1 a.m. We've just come here to take pictures at the Trevi fountain. How gorgeous is it at night? Good morning, horses! About to do a tour of the Pantheon. This is the tomb of King Humbert, which is the second king of Italy, and Queen Margherita. How cool is this, Zara? It's huge! Just to give you a quick update about yesterday, Naples was lovely. Quite a different vibe compared to Rome. I mean, it's more urban and it's more for if you want an adventure, I'd say. This morning we went to the Pantheon. After that we went to Zara just so I can get an outfit for the last day. And today's the last day, by the way. So this is what I picked up. Just a red long dress. We're about to go for lunch with some friends. Thankfully, it's beautiful weather today. We've just gotten off the big bus tour to go into Castel Sant'Angelo. We've changed our mind now. We're not going to the castle anymore. We're a bit tired. But we're going to go to a cafe called Cafe Tadolini. And while we're walking there, we've come across this market. Can get some cool gifts. That's what I'm having on my last day. Tiramisu. How cool is this cafe? We have 45 minutes to pack our bags. Ciao, Roma. Back in London now, and we had the most amazing time in Rome, but I do have some tips for you before you visit La Città Eterna. Firstly, walk instead of taking a cab or a car. It's beautiful seeing the city on foot as opposed to just driving by. And I mean, if you're in heels going for dinner, then that's a different story. But to explore, then you can reach most of the landmarks with your own 2 feet. Last time we visited Rome, we stayed right by the Spanish Steps, and this time we stayed near the Trevi fountain. Of course, we still did use Uber, but we actually wanted to use the Lime scooters because they're so fun to zoom around in, but unfortunately, the app just wouldn't work. I was so upset that I didn't bring my driving license because I couldn't live out my Lizzie McGuire dream of riding around on a Vespa around Rome. Anyway, rolling off that point, bring trainers, because after all that walking, my feet were in pain after the first day, and it was also raining on the day that we went to Naples, even though I did check the weather before the flight. Don't be like me and only bring flats when doing 26,000 steps in a day. Speaking of how to dress, bring a light cardigan or a scarf for if it gets cold, as this can also double as a cover-up, because in religious sites like the Vatican, you are required to cover your shoulders and your knees. When visiting popular landmarks, book way in advance, or even better, book fast-track tickets to avoid long waiting times. I actually would recommend to book a tour with a guide, as you can learn so much from them and in much quicker time like we did. We used an app called Get Your Guide to book a 3-hour tour, and we had a lovely gentleman called Scott. Honestly, an expert can truly bring the ruins to life. On the first Sunday of every month, it is free to visit the Colosseum, and then on the last Sunday of every month, the Vatican is also free. I would suggest that if you can, walk around at night as well. I actually prefer to do a quick explore around the city when it's really late, just because there's less crowds. The lights make everything more beautiful as well, and you can take pictures with no one in the shot. And last tip, it's nice to have at least one day with no plans to be able to freely wander. Just let the eternal city reveal itself to you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be visiting Milan next month, so please do stay tuned for that video. If you liked this video, there are similar ones in a playlist linked down below in the description box. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully see you in the next one.